Hello, Plone Conference Python Cerrado 2024. Are you ready for lightning talks? Yes? Yeah! You know the rules. Vocês sabem as regras. 5 minutos. Done. Applause. Tomato out. Okay? Simple as that. And the first person is Mr. Martin Peter. I pretend I don't know you. That's so lovely, right? And the floor is yours. Go.
So basically, I talked earlier about the Plone membership, or the Plone Foundation memberships, and because a lot of you are working with Plone and maybe not aware of that, it's really easy to go. So just go on Foundation membership, whatever, no internet connection, and put your application on and see if you need help from, because for instance you don't speak English, you can ask Erica. If you don't speak English and speak only French, you can ask me, or find someone that you know and that can write your application even in your own language. So in your language is good as well. So please, if you care, consider putting your application on plone.org. Thank you.
Yeah, you still have 3 minutes and 49, so I'm going to add something here. It's going on the record. Code of conduct, look away. So write your application like you are a white cis male. Do not care. Oh, I'm not that good. Oh, yes, you are. Please, take your time and do it. Por favor, escrevam sua aplicação como se vocês fossem homens brancos de classe média, Faria Limers. Ou assim...
Just to get him, because
Yeah.
I can still speak, I have still
Yes.
time. I am a white male, and I became a Plone member just 1 year ago. I organized a conference 1 year before, and I'm in a Plone conference since 2010. So the imposter syndrome, I know. So just do it.
And by the way, if you have imposter syndrome, we want to. If you don't have, maybe it's a red flag, look for help, ok? Se você tem síndrome de impostor, é você que a gente quer, não importa. Gente, é assim, só uma última coisa. Quem aqui trabalha com Plone há mais de 5 anos e não é membro da fundação? Who works with Plone for more than 5 years is not a foundation member? Please, stand up. Lur? Adriana? Yeah, please, Jan. Okay, so, oh, wait, oh my God. So tomorrow we are open space or something. We're going to sit with you. We're going to write the application together. Okay? Done. See?
Thank you.
And Paul. 2 minutes. What? Oh, yes. Okay. So, oh, sorry. Hannah was faster. Okay. Go there. You have 146, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. We're talking about Paul.
Utterly different topic. I'm just hijacking the 1.5 minute that is left. At the end of this conference, there will be sprints, and sprints are awesome. I'm sure people will tell you more about that. You don't need to be a programmer to be useful and desired at a sprint. One of the things that I, for instance, will be working on is renewing the accessibility documents, which is a self sort of certification that we're doing. I will do that for the English version, but if somebody has information on legal requirements in other jurisdictions, that would be utterly helpful to get an overview of like, where are we with accessibility? Are there the easy steps that we can do to assert that Plone is indeed compliant and that we can actually, play with that. So that will be one of the topics I'm at the sprint. So you don't need to be a programmer to be useful, and very much welcome at a sprint.
Thank you. Meanwhile, importante, comunidade, ela precisa de gente que não é programador, gente que não acha que é programador. Paul usually claims he's not a developer and not a sysadmin, even though he's good at both. And there are other cases in the community, so please join us. Então, se você acha que você não é um bom desenvolvedor, ou não trabalha com Plone, quero conhecer, sprint, senta com a gente, vai ser um prazer. Se quiser bater papo durante o sprint, também ótimo. Nós estamos aqui para ajudar. Ok? Outra informação. Amanhã, tomorrow, so another information, stay until the last lightning talk. Okay? Plone conference folks know what's going on, right? But, então o pessoal da Plone Conference já sabe o que a gente vai anunciar no último slot, mas eu garanto que vai ter outra surpresinha aqui. Principalmente o pessoal que está me entendendo agora. Entendeu? Então, podemos ir? Ready? And go.
Yes, democracy. I don't know, for those of you that were here this morning, my talk about the elections also made me think of Plone being a democracy. So to keep it a democracy, I'm continuing the theme. We thought of this independently, Martin and I. Yes, there's the QR code. So what they've just instructed you to do, you can do that right now. Go and have a look and see if you qualify. Then, like I said this morning, go and check out what the Plone teams do. You don't need to be a foundation member to join one of the Plone teams. Go and have a look. Like Victor said yesterday, they are not going to make it happen. We are going to make it happen. The third advert, we've started up the Plone newsletter again. Go and subscribe, and it's free. You can easily unsubscribe. We're using MailerLite at the moment, but it's a work in process, and we have a little competition running. The first person to sign up properly with a double opt-in, I have a little packet of South African dried fruit, and the first person to sign up
Wait.
now.
Ok, I'm going to pause. A primeira pessoa que se inscrever na Plone Newsletter agora, incluindo o duplo opt-in, ou seja, você vai receber o e-mail de volta, você confirma, vai ganhar. Entendeu? Go on.
Right. Okay. So I hope you're all there already. And then the last advert, yes, it speaks for itself. That QR code is going to take you to the GitHub Plone donation page. And if you go and have a look there, you'll see a lot of the faces that are around you are people that have donated already in their personal capacity. There are different ways of helping the Plone community. You can be a sponsor. You can contribute financially as your company. But as an individual, you can contribute financially as well. And no amount is too small. That's the end of my talk.
Yay! Oh, now I can see myself in here. So cool. So the next person is Alexander Losho. Meanwhile, enquanto isso, eu queria dar as boas-vindas ao Rodrigo. Rodrigo, levanta a mão. Cadê o Rodrigo? Hey, I would like to point out, Rodrigo there, this is his second Plone conference. Say hi, Rodrigo. The first one, he was still kind of sleeping. But é um prazer ter você aqui, Rodrigão. Grande capitão. Go.
So, well, sometimes you also get told by others to give a lightning talk. So this time I'll invite you to the next Hack and Dine or the Alpine City Sprint, which will happen February 10th till 14th in Innsbruck, Austria. And just that it is a tradition already for more than for 10 years, give you some impression how that has been for the last few years. You probably see some of the people being there around. So there's also always the tradition of working a lot of Plone, Python, Zope, and all the stuff, learning something, and we call it Hack and Dine because there's lots of food involved. Good evenings and nice things. And just to give you a bit more of inspiration, what has happened the last few years, I guess you recognize some people like this one enjoying the snow.
Brazilian people.
Or having their birthday, or even exploring Mars stuff. So there's a lot of things you can do with this community. And well, it's called Hack and Dine because at each sprint, we have somebody that while we are on the dining table, opening up his laptop and continue programming.
Never heard
And
that.
that's, Plone is a drinking game with a software addiction. That is something that belongs to everything. So yeah, come and join 10th till 14th February. And in the end, go skiing.
Yay. Para os brasileiros, eu queria falar assim: olha, trabalhar com Plone é legal, mas ir nos sprints é mais legal ainda, viu? E se vocês acham, não, mas é difícil, tal. O Chiru foi o ano passado lá para o Alpine City Sprint, levou a esposa. É na Áustria, neve. Ó, pode celebrar casamento, sabe, essas coisas. Oh, we have a winner, and yeah, we have 9 new subscribers. Who won? Who was the first one? Who? Oh, come on.
Jacob.
Thank you, Jacob. And now we have Dante. Dante, do you have pictures as well?
I do.
Oh my God. That's going to be strange. So, and let's see. And Astrid is going to be on the bloopers for the conference 3 times. Let's go now.
Okay, so maybe the name of the little lightning talk gave it away, but could you raise your hands if you had seen this animal or you know what that animal is? Okay, awesome. So that is an ajolote. And I would like to invite you to the 2025 Ajolote Sprint in Mexico City, CDMX, June 23rd to 27th. As you've heard it maybe mentioned a couple times, very productive, very active, and very happy sprint. We worked on ducks, we worked on Cookie Plone, we worked on Block Model 3, we worked on other improvements of Volto. So we're running around the entire week, and you should come and join us. It is hosted in the National University campus inside the Mathematics Institute. Thanks to Gil Adriana. Could you raise your hands, please? That on top of being total rock stars as professors at the university, they found time, to host us and to have us there doing our thing. So this is the institute. I can show another one. This is the auditorium where last year it happened during Warplane Day, so we had a bunch of talks, everything from there. We streamed a lot of them. It was really fun. And another photo over there. So please join us. It will be great to have you over there. Great weather, great food, great people. You should come. It is in the south of the city, so everybody is recommended to be hosted in this neighborhood called Coyoacán, which, as you can see, is not really that pretty. So yeah, this is an early morning walk that Eriko and Victor took, just around the corner from where they were staying. And if that's not enough, there's also food.
Oh yes, that is. I disagree with you.
Also, there are a lot of things to do, and we like that we get to enjoy the place that we visit. It's not just work, work, work. So this is Xochimilco. It's an amazing place. This is the only place where the ajolote actually exists. So we gotta go check it out all together next year. It's again not that pretty. David Glick approves. We also went to Teotihuacan, the pyramids. Really cool place. Recommend it. Again, not that pretty. So please join us next year. We will be happy, me, Gil, Adriana, to answer any questions. We don't have the website yet ready. I was not ready to give this talk today, but Eriko told me, oh yeah, I already wrote Ajolote on the lightning talks. So this was the quick version of it. But we will make an announcement on plone.org. We'll have a website. So just keep an eye on Ajolote mentions, and we would love to have you all over there. Thank you.
Woo. While Antoine comes, right? Just saying, I'm going to say something. I'm going to disappoint some people, but Ajolote was the best sprint this year by far. Woo! Oh, man, come on. O melhor sprint desse ano foi esse na Cidade do México. Foi maravilhoso, foi incrível. Eu adoro o sprint de Bonn, principalmente porque a gente colocou uma convenção de Star Trek. There's a Star Trek convention happening at the same time. It's not planned, right? And I love to go to Ferrara for obvious reasons, for not spaghetti bolognese because that does not exist, you see? But everything else, it's amazing food and so on. And ready?
Yes.
So, go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Antoine. I work at IMIO in Belgium. I'm here to present you Collective AI, which is a collection of packages we have been working on. It brings artificial intelligence in Plone. Let's get started. First, we have the first package, which is Collective AI Core, which acts as the backbone for the whole thing. It provides a unified settings and a unified control panel. Also, it adds AI assistant action in the toolbar. And a lot of other things. I move to the next one, which is the first use case driven add-on, Collective AI Summarizer. It provides configurable text generation from one field to another one. It's basically made to summarize text. We have the second and last add-on for now, Collective AI Classification, which provides automatic classification for choice fields. Basically, you let the AI choose one value from the field's vocabulary. Now it's for the most interesting thing, the demo. So we yes, it's a bit experimental for now. So I hope I won't blow everything up. Here you have a fake news website with news articles. We have here the control panel, which you find down here. You have one settings for every service you need. Here you have OpenAI, Mistral AI, and so on, OpenRouter here. You can define multiple services. Next, you have the summarizer settings. You can define multiple tasks per content type, and you can tailor-make some prompts to do the thing. Here you have we have two settings, and the same thing for the classification. So how does it work? Here I have some news articles. As you can see, they don't have a description and they don't have a category. I'll take this one, for example. I have here, can zoom a bit. Here you have the assistant actions in the toolbar. You click on it. You have your different tasks you have defined here in the control panel. Here I'll summarize this article in 2 phrases, for example. I click on it. And here you have a short description of the whole article. I can do the same things for picking a category here. And here you have a category for technology. That seems pretty good. And here we go. I think I'm done. We plan to do the first public release in mid-January 2025. If you are interested, feel free to reach out to us. Here is my mail address and my GitHub tag. Thank you.
Hello, hello. So the next person, Fred. Okay. Freddy. Okay, sorry. You know a person for years and then they come here, they provide you a passport and then you see their real names, not their alias. Oh, God.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. Yes. Can we go? Yeah?
Sam.
Go.
So I presented a talk yesterday, and I mentioned that site would go live today. It went live 7 o'clock, 7:30 this morning. And thanks to other people as well. But microphone, yeah, microphone. I will just do it
I'm
like
so
this.
sorry
Easier.
for the next
So,
person.
Next, yeah.
Yeah, the next person will.
Yeah, that will have to go down
Go on,
again.
go
I'll
on.
just do it like this. So of course, some tricks, checks and caveats. Of course, we forgot something. It went fine mostly, but you run into issues. So what did I check? What did we run into? What did I forget? And a few plugs and tools that I use to fix them. So this is the site, Vliemers Environment Agency for Belgium, vmm.vlaanderen.de. Good luck with remembering that because it's Dutch Belgian. So this specific setup, it was containerized with Docker Swarm. We have a traffic reverse proxy, as we show in most of our Plone.org community, Cookie Plone, and other examples, and what you did at the DevOps training. TLS and main domain is all handled upstream, so we kind of get a request on our production host and port number, and we go from there. And they have this thing in Belgium now where they want to have all the government agencies under the Flanders domain. So they thought, we do a rebuild, and we also change the domain. Why do we have to change 2 things at the same time? So some pages and apps from the old site are still served on the subpath. So yeah, how do you do a rebuild of a website? You host them on a pre-production domain because you need to have the old site live. So what happens? You run the risk that you still have absolute URLs somewhere in the site contents. So whenever you start a new Volto project and you have testing and pre-production environments, always check if your relative URLs are really real relative URLs when you save them. Volto has auto detection, but for some reason also in this setup, when it comes through, it sometimes cannot see that. And then you store absolute URLs with your pre-production domain in your blocks layout, and you don't want to find out on the day of go live. So everybody advises against this, but if you run this situation, you can just force it by setting the result public URL and by setting the result internal API path. Of course, we still had absolute URLs in our setup, misconfigured blocks, copy paste, I don't know. But blocks layout is actually just a field on the content, and there's this just small script. I will publish it somewhere else. I think I stole it from David from another project at Get Concept. You just do a check if my pre-production domain is in the blocks layout, and you will find all the content items that still have a fixed thing. So this is how you fix this. I'd like to have collective search and replace, wonderful classic UI add-on to also maybe support the box layout field, and then you can do just regex searches in your whole site for this. If your CI/CD has variable speed, like we have some issues there because there's a firewall with really nice heuristics in the data center, my deploy for a new container can take anywhere between 50 seconds and 18 minutes. That's a bit nasty if you decide with the system administrator that we go live at 11 European time. But you don't have to, because it's Docker. So you can just use Docker service update and update the labels and set that RESL public URL to the new domain. I'll go quickly over this, but check all your analytics stuff, because either you have the old analytics, Google Analytics or Matomo ID in there. You have the old domain in the filtered settings of in the web console. And if you change the Volto front-end analytics plugin from Volto Matomo to Volto DSVGO banner halfway the project, then RESL's Matomo site ID is no longer checked. Another release. If you have iframe blocks with hard-coded paths, we had quite some iframes in the site that still show some other tools. You'd like to know where in the site we have iframes. And we're still working. We have a block index now, but we don't have the this exposed yet in the Volto control panel. There's this nice add-on collective tile index. It was built for Mosaic. I did a one-night hack. Maurits cleaned it up the day afterwards because it was too horrible. But if you install it, you get this nice overview in Classic UI. You click on the block title and you see all the pages where this block is actually used. Who does that Volto control panel? Check your API proxies to internal subdomains. And very quickly, if you want to experiment with traffic is really cool, as Erico will say, but you can normally configure it over labels. You can add a file provider, and then you can play.
Wait. Renan? Yeah. There are two people in front of you. Agora com vocês o Renan. O Renan é o Big Kauna junto com a Isa. Cadê a Isa? Levanta a mão. They are the ones running the next Brazilian conference, the Python conference. So round of applause. What's he talking about? I cannot see. What is it? Tell me, I cannot. Okay, so... Okay. Enquanto isso, I would like to say something. Meanwhile, I cannot say that in Dutch. Someone said something in Dutch. No. I would like to ask is there any Google Summer of Code student here? Current, please. Oh my God, you arrived. Yay, welcome. Thank you. And Paul is looking now, put his glasses and trying to scan the room. They're here, two of them. There's a third one. Is she fine? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, flying people all over the world to come here. You see, Plone School. And by the way, vou falar em português rapidinho. Se você, quem aqui ainda está na universidade, está estudando? Você. Existe um programa do Google chamado Google Summer of Code para você contribuir com o projeto de open source, ok? E não vou dizer qual organização que é legal, mas tem uma organização, vocês podem olhar para o lado. Se você submeter um projeto, ele for aceito, na prática você ganha uma viagem internacional, tá? O ano que vem, só dizendo isso, Pensa bem nisso. Hã? Ah, e não precisa ser mais estudante, só precisa ser jovem? Então só precisa ser jovem. Pode, você é jovem de alma. Ai, que lindo. Okay, so I think tomorrow I'm going to do a quick lightning talk about this. I talked to Julio Zinga from Federal da Paraíba, and I think Brazilians have no idea because I never saw a Brazilian applying to anything in this, so let's try. Renan?
Érico, no final você vai ter que me ajudar a traduzir, porque não deu tempo. Boa sorte. Opa, todo mundo. O meu nome é Renan. Eu queria me apresentar dizendo que eu trabalho com desenvolvimento web faz cerca de 4 anos, mas na verdade eu sou bacharel em física. Hello, my name is Renan. I am a web developer working with Python since 4 years ago, but I originally have a bachelor's degree in physics. Eu queria comentar de um ponto específico da física que eu aprendi, que eu levei para a vida. I want to talk about a thing that I learned in physics that I use it all my life. Na escola, a gente aprende, ouviu algo sobre eletromagnetismo, e nesse assunto existia uma regra específica, que é a regra da mão direita. Eu vou comentar. In school, we learned electromagnetism, and in this subject, we have a trick called regra da mão direita, right hand rule.
Rule of thumb, I think.
I don't
No?
know.
Right hand rule. So, see? Sorry, go on.
Vai ficar assim. Essa regra diz que se a corrente elétrica está fluindo de um fio para cima, ela gera um campo magnético no sentido anti-horário. Dá para ver aqui pequeno, mas dá. Se a corrente elétrica está subindo, o campo magnético roda nesse sentido. E aí, this rule says that electric current going up through a wire will generate a magnetic field in anti-horário, counterclockwise.
Okay.
Se a corrente elétrica está para baixo, ela gera um campo magnético no sentido horário. If the electric current is going down through the wire, will generate a magnetic field in clockwise. E onde eu aplico isso na minha vida? And where it's applied in my life? Em qualquer rotação. O melhor exemplo disso é uma chave de fenda virando um parafuso. E in any rotation, one example is a screwdriver turning a screw. Então, no caso, se eu tiver uma chave de fenda e eu, por algum motivo, esquecer, isso comigo já aconteceu algumas vezes, de eu esquecer, seja de que lado que eu quero apertar o parafuso ou quero tirar ele, é só eu pensar nessa regra que, se eu girar assim, ele vai para cá. A mesma coisa aqui, se eu girar assim, ele vai estar apertando. E se eu girar assim, ele vai estar saindo do parafuso. E isso para qualquer coisa, você colocar, sei lá, um chuveiro, qualquer tipo de rotação na casa, na vida, ela segue essa regra que a gente tem na física e principalmente isso vem da matemática. E aí esse final eu não traduzi, boa sorte.
Basically, I'm going to make a joke about this. Because some physicists decided that screws go this way, you see? They go in and they go out, and that's it. That's the best. And I never thought about that. Thank you for that. It's going to help me a lot. So, thank you. And I'm still having problems pressing a button. It says, that's why I need this new rule. Because if I do not know how to press a button, imagine screwing things and unscrewing things. Ok. O próximo palestrante aqui é o Mohamed. Ele é um estudante do Google Summer of Code. Ele veio da Índia. Pensem bem, vocês brasileiros jovens que querem sair, viajar o mundo, Plone Foundation, não é só o Brasil que tem a Pai Tour, tá? A gente tem a Plone Tour. Você vê que as nossas viagens são maiores. So, if you're Brazilian, actually, now I'm talking to the world since I'm talking in English. If you want to travel the world, meet cool people, drink at very... How was the bar in karaoke last night? Yeah, good. Okay. Use Plone Tour. Start with Google Summer of Code. Can we go? And go.
Here I go. Hi everyone. So I'll start again. Hi everyone. Good, good, good. That's a good start. So okay, so as you can see, my first Plone conference as a GSOC student. So okay. So again, I can see many people who are like this, wondering who are you. So I will just give a brief introduction, like I am Muhammad Hussain and blah blah blah. That's all. The main part is I was a GSOC student this summer. In this summer at Plone. You guys know Plone, right? So so that's all. And there are some places where I lurk around. So yeah. And just a side note, I am not rude. I just talk less. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but main thing, what is GSOC? Okay, that's the thanks Erico for helping me out there. So yeah, it's a global online program. Basically, it's a program which helps students like me connects with people like you. Okay, so it helps you in open source software development, but that's not it. The main thing it teaches us is how to communicate. Okay, like initially I wasn't able to communicate like this, but because of this program, I can. And the second thing is engage with people. Thanks for Alexander. He is this guy. He helped me engage with you guys. Thanks a lot. And obviously, thanks everyone. And third, the main thing, how to be the part of the community. Okay, like the open source is all obviously it's a community program. So yeah, that's it. My GSOC journey. I do not want to bore you with that, and I don't think I have a time for that. So I will just skip it, like it for the bonding period, first half, second half, that all. Okay, you can just guys read it. The main part is that here, I don't know, like this, I came from here, like just a baby, small baby. And, I grow into like a little bit grown man, asking questions like this. So yeah, I grew up in this. Okay, so one more thing. The GSOC program is a 3-month program. It starts from May, I guess. Yeah, it starts from May. It run through August. Okay, it's a 3-month program. So that's you see the first half, mid, and second half. Okay, so going forward. Okay, the main thing. But my Plone conference experience till now. You guys and it's us. You guys give us a hug. That's it's. I'm on a clock. I'm on a clock. I have still more thing to say. So yeah. So you guys just give us a warm welcome. And sorry, my English is not that good. Okay. So yeah. So you just like this. And my experience was like like attending the talks. Like I can say it's life, right? So I can say like the things I learned here, I didn't learn in my college. Like in the 4 years of college, I didn't learn that. So yeah, that's a good thing in here, tech knowledge. The other part, confidence. I can speak. This is my first time even speaking at here and everywhere. So yeah, confidence. The nervousness, it went down. I am not sweating and everything. Yeah, and that overall learning, it grew. So yeah, that's it's my experience. I think the times is up, but I'll be back. I'll be back. Wait. wait. Hopefully, I'll be back here. When? I'll be having a talk tomorrow about this Hydra. I can give you the. I think I have 1 minute. I will just give you the what idea is. It's basically having a decouple editor for the Plone headless, where you can bring your own front end, and you will have a what you see is what you get type of editing, and with all the Voltos editing magic feature. So we build a POC and it's kind of working, and we will have a small demo tomorrow. So please, if you are interested, please come in. If you Dante is looking at me because he has the talk at the same time. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so yeah, so this is the process. Okay, I can go forward, and I promise I won't bore you. Yeah, I will definitely not bore you. So okay, I will get off now.
Thank you. Okay, quickly. The next one is Kim Nguyen. He knows his way around. I would like former Google Summer of Code students to stand up, please. Yes, I know you. Please stand up. So, where's Nilesh? Oh, okay. So, thank you for staying with us. You see, you start as Summer of Code and you can end up giving the keynote as Timo. Yeah. Ready? Ready?
Hey, who set this thing for a short person?
Oh, really? Oh, my God. Go.
Deploy.
Man, I gave you 10 seconds and you wasted.
So I'm going to talk about Plone funding. Several of our friends have brought up the topic of sponsoring Plone and donating to Plone. As some of you may know, I've been helping with sponsorships with Erico and others. And so what do sponsorships represent for Plone, the Plone Foundation? It's 100% of our income. And you can see at plone.org/sponsors a list of all our current sponsors. We have different levels of sponsorship, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, I thank the companies and the individuals who have sponsored Plone, because without these sponsorships and donations, we just couldn't support the things that we do for sprints, for conferences like this, for marketing services, for running servers that we have, and purchasing services that we use for all sorts of things. So the other way that you can help Plone financially is if you go to GitHub. If you go to github.com/Plone, you'll actually see a donation button, and these actually really help us. They can be as little as $5 a month or any amount that you would like to donate. You can donate monthly. You can also donate a one-time amount. So I do want to thank the individuals who have become GitHub sponsors. There's 28, as you can see today. There is one person I do want to call out for being a super generous individual, and that's Franco Pellegrini from Argentina.
Please stand up.
And I'm sure he would. We recognize that there's different abilities to donate money, and Franco here has been. I'm sure he will pay more for me to never say it again. But anyway, thank you, Franco.
I would like just to add something here. Quem aqui, I'll do it in Portuguese because I want to. Quem aqui trabalha com Plone o dia inteiro? Levanta a mão. Os brasileiros. Okay, sorry, Michael, I knew. And quem aqui, você pode levantar a mão também, Gouveia. Quem aqui doa 5 doletas por mês? Ok. O que eu queria pedir para vocês, para os brasileiros especificamente, é o seguinte: a gente precisa de dinheiro para manter isso aqui funcionando. E eu parei o relógio, eu não sou um sacana com ele. Mas a gente precisa dessas doações, mas é muito importante. Isso é uma forma de você demonstrar o apreço para com a comunidade, tá certo? A gente não cobra, muitas vezes assim a gente dá consultoria de graça, né? Deixando muito claro. E eu gostaria muito, muito de agradecer o Lucas e o Gouveia, que já faz mais de 10 anos que eles contribuem todo mês com dinheirinho ali. Nós estamos falando de $5, parece muito. $5 agora, a última vez que eu chequei, estava quase R$30. Galera, R$30 não é o preço da cerveja gelada que você paga, uma por mês. E ajuda a gente, por exemplo, trazer os meninos lá os meninos, o pessoal do Summer of Code. Now I'm going to do it in English. Okay, in here, who makes their money out of Plone? In English, here. And I'm going to say, who's not donating on GitHub now? Okay, so honestly, if you do not donate until the sprint ends, and I'm not asking for because let's be honest, you're from Europe, you're like poor, right? Franco is from Argentina. His country is not exactly well known for the economy. He's donating $50 a month. I donate 25 and you donate nothing? Come on, it's kind of shameful. And yes, we are asking for money from you guys. And I did that at Beethoven Sprint, so many other people put their money. I would really ask you to add this. If you think, oh, it's only about money, no, it's not. It's also about project recognition. I don't know, most of you are not as young, but kids nowadays like stars on GitHub, and they like the number of people contributing. And it makes a difference for us as the project and the community. Kim has been doing an awesome job for quite a few years, asking people to donate. And I begging you, please, come on, $5. It's not the wine you drink. Like, it's not even the cup, or it's not even the textile you use to clean the cup you drink your precious wine. So put your hand in and get your cell phone, go on GitHub and donate. Go on.
I did understand cerveja.
I'm really glad I was able to give you this chance to understand cerveza.
So I appreciate the lighthearted approach that Erico brings, but I want to bring things down. And the current state, and I talked to Beth Smith, who's our treasurer, and just checking to see what she was seeing. And our sponsorships are keeping the Plone Foundation bank account stable. And so she said, there's no problem. But is that a good thing? And in my thinking, it's maybe not a good thing, because a stable bank account is only stable because we're not spending money. And why are we not spending money? It's because I don't think we're getting money in enough at a level where we can accomplish things that I think that we need. So what are we not doing? There are things that we're not doing that are very important. Advertising is definitely one of them. We could use some paid marketing positions. We could use some paid developer relations. We could use some help writing documentation that isn't being written. We can help with more onboarding regional sprints, kind of like a developer relations thing. Sponsoring other tech events and getting in front of other technologies and communities. We could also maybe have, there's been talk over the years about having a paid or partially paid executive director type position for the Plone Foundation. Some of these things that we're not doing would cost money. So yes, our bank account is stable, but it's because we're not doing these things. So what is the effect of not doing these things? We have a valiant marketing team, and they're producing beautifully written news items, newsletters, social posts, and helping to do all sorts of communication within the Plone community. A lot of this, however, is not getting in front of other communities, in front of other projects, in front of other companies, and in front of decision makers. And I believe that without outside awareness of Plone, we're slowly risking our future. So it has happened, in my estimation, it has happened in the United States and Canada, where very few people know about Plone. They say, what is that? Because we don't have a lot of marketing budget to advertise. So with that, please, let's work together to find creative ways of raising funds. And if you can, please go now to github.com/Plone. You'll find our donation button there. And I don't have a prize for you, but I'll find something. I'll buy you a cerveja.
Whoa. Yeah. Thank you. Last second. No, there's another one. Vai, Daniel! Alguém começa com vai, eu já ia soltar Corinthians aqui. Pô, sacanagem, gente. Não faz isso comigo, não. Sorry, there's no translation for this last thing, but it's soccer related or religion related in my case. Okay? Last question, where's the pie bar tonight? I saw messages or no. Gustavo mentioned many places, but I was not following. Again? Okay, I have no idea. Lembrem que o Kim falou que a pessoa que doar, ele vai pagar uma cerveja. Pensa nisso. Então é bom vocês acharem um lugar para ele ir. Okay, so Kim is paying cerveza. No, that's the wrong language. He's paying beer to people that are willing to donate more money to the Plone Foundation. Right, Kim? Yes. Meanwhile, man, I honestly, there's a monitor here. I keep trying to see what he looks from there. The guy is preparing everything. He looks in. For me, I just see myself. Okay, any other thing we need to discuss now before this last talk? No?
We have a new GitHub sponsor. Thank you.
Who? Oh! Name it. Okay. What? Okay. Let's put tomorrow then. Okay. If someone wants to take his spot, otherwise he's going to have the first spot tomorrow. We need to provide him with a computer with. By the way, it's really interesting because the only problem we have connecting computers was with computers with lower resolution. I'm so happy to live in the future because in the past it was, oh, your resolution is too high, and now you need to reduce it. In here is exactly the opposite. So we are ending our lightning talks for today. You can basically, você pode cortar já. Aí, vai 3, 2. See you tomorrow. Just the camera. Done?